it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. Today I have my Contemporary-A-Thon TBR for you, so stay tuned. So I have written down here in my handy dandy notebook all of the challenges for Contemporary-A-Thon, and I have a pretty lofty TBR. I hope I can do it. So if you didn't already watch my February Wheel of TBR, you should go and check that out. I'm going to try to use books from that to complete challenges for this. And I think I've got it done without having to add any extra books because I ended up with a lot of books. Yeah. Okay, so the first challenge is to read a book with green on the cover. For that, I will be reading Rick by Alex Gino. As you can see, there is green on the cover. And this is about a boy trying to come to terms with his own identity, and he finds the Rainbow Spectrum Club at his middle school, and yeah, that's all I really know about this. So this technically can complete the challenge of read a book with green on the cover. It's also, challenge number 2 was to read a contemporary from a new to you author, and I've never read anything by Alex Gino. Also, read a diverse contemporary. This is diverse. And challenge number 6 was also read a contemporary with an illustrated cover, and this is what I will be reading for that challenge as well. So I ended up getting a lot of things that could work for multiple challenges just in case I wasn't able to complete all of the books that I want to complete. Okay, so the next one was read a contemporary from a new to you author, which that last one fit this challenge and this one does too, and that is Monster by Walter Dean Myers. And I think this is about a 16-year-old boy who's on trial for murder. I guess he's wrongly convicted, and it's told in like police reports and manuscripts and notes taken and that kind of thing. I think it'll be a quick read. It'll be an interesting read. This also works for the diverse contemporary, and since it's Black History Month for February, I decided to go with a book about and by a person of color. Okay, so those 2 books complete those first 3 challenges completely. For challenge number 4, it was to read a contemporary that's been on your TBR for at least a year. And this is another one that's going to complete multiple challenges. That is From the Corner of His Eye by Dean Koontz. This is a thick book. It's almost, I want to say it's almost 800 pages. It is 729 pages. So over 700 pages. It's a big book. And I've had this book for probably going on 2 years now and haven't gotten around to reading it. And I don't know too much about it except that it's by Dean Koontz, and I really enjoy all of his books. This says, this is a story of a boy who loses his sight and then mysteriously regains it. It is a story of a courageous band of seekers and a relentless killer. It is the story of all that is right with the world and all that is terribly wrong. It is the story of a revelation so terrifying and so sublime it can only be glimpsed from the corner of his eye. Those who dare to look will be changed forever. And this is supposed to be a page-turning thriller. So this will be the one that I read for the challenge of reading a book that's been on my TBR for over a year. And this will also complete challenge number 5, which is read a dark or hard-hitting contemporary. As I said earlier, challenge number 6 is to read a contemporary with an illustrated cover, and for that I'm reading Rick. And then the last challenge was to read a contemporary that's loved by someone in the book community and give them a shout out. So I'm going to read a contemporary graphic novel for this one, and this graphic novel series was brought to my attention by Allie over at Hardback Hoarder. And I have thoroughly enjoyed this series so far, and I wanted to read the next one. So thank you, Allie, for introducing me to this series. It is Giant Days, and I'll be reading volume 6. And if that doesn't count, well, I also have Alex Approximately, I think Chelsea, who is one of the hosts, as well as Heather from Bookables. They've both enjoyed this, I do believe. So if I can, I'm going to try to read this as well during Contemporary-A-Thon. And then I'm also doing a buddy read that week. And before I knew what the challenges were, the buddy read that I picked for that week, I picked one that was going to be contemporary, hoping it would fit a challenge, and it turns out it doesn't. But that is Paper Towns by John Green. And you know what? I'm sure this actually is a book that's beloved by somebody in the community, but I don't know who to shout out, so. But yes, I will be buddy reading this for that week. If you're interested in joining the buddy read for this, hit me up on my Twitter and I will add you to the group chat. Okay, so these are the 6 books that I would like to complete during Contemporary-A-Thon. I hope I can get these all done because I have a lot to read for the month of February. Yeah. Well, have you read any of these books, or are you participating in Contemporary-A-Thon? Comment down below and let me know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!